Hello and welcome to the Folk Art Gallery of the American Museum in Britain. My name is Laura Beresford and I'm the curator of the museum, and as part of our 50th anniversary in 2011 I got to redisplay this wonderful collection in this beautiful space. Now, folk art, the term folk art is often misunderstood in Britain. It's sometimes used incorrectly as a synonym for unsophisticated, amateur, even bad art. Here at the American Museum, we try and let our visitors know what American museums, American collectors regard as folk art. So we're talking primarily about the art of the artisan before the great industrialization of America. And so we're now going to talk about decoys. And when the first European settlers went to America, they noticed that their Native American neighbors were crafting bird shapes out of twisted twigs, and we had to tell all of the story, so we had to talk about the sadness in her life as well. And my big problem was, how do I have people leaving the show not feeling sad themselves? And the space really helped, because people come into, the main exhibition space, see all the lovely glamorous dresses, imagine themselves wearing these lovely frocks. But they then proceed into the back areas to see the items that came out of her house. And they get a sense of the vulnerable woman behind the facade. Dallas Pratt, who founded the American Museum over 50 years ago with John Judkin, his partner, he was a medical man, but he was always very troubled by vivisection. Towards the end of his life, he donated 180 prints to the museum, and he hoped that by displaying these prints, in seeking objects for this particular exhibition, there were key figures I wanted represented. So I wanted the gunslingers, for instance, at the OK Corral to be represented in the show. We have created a digital copy of all of Bonnie Parker's poems. So instead of just looking at the object in a glass case, so it's very inanimate, people have an opportunity to actually thumb through the pages of a digital book. My favourite picture in the show is definitely the Nesbit, the November evening, which was used as the poster image for the show. I just find it so evocative of a life that is very seldom lived now, and you just have this timeless image of a man on a horse in a battered, rimmed hat going off into the sunset, followed by his arthritic but very devoted dog. I think that's rather lovely.